Hello everybody, welcome back. Week 4. This is going to be Gentle Strength and Stretch with Jen. And today you'll need a chair. You'll need your water bottles filled with water. Or you can use soup cans. Make sure it's a small enough soup can so you can get a good grip. And then today, if you want to try something a little more challenging, I found a 4-pound bag of sugar that you can use for one of the moves we're going to do at the end. So put all those aside. We're going to start with a warm-up. Again, this workout is a 30-minute workout. Today is standing work, balance work, and then we're going to head to the chair to finish it out. So no floor work today, but I did put the mat out just to make it easier for some of the moves I'm going to show you, and you can see my feet on the mat. Let's start with a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good, deep breath in. Exhale out. Keep marching in place, getting the blood flow to the extremities. Good, and one more. Breath in. And exhale out. Good, let's start with some toe taps in front. Alternate arm in front. Toe taps, arms come up shoulder height. Stay nice and tall. Keep that head in neutral. Extended naturally from the spine. Don't tuck that chin. Lift your chest and relax your shoulders. Good. Tap those toes. Single arm raises, just shoulder height. And let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. March it back in place. Let's do some shoulder shrugs, up and down. Lift and lower. So your arms are just dead weight as you lift and lower. Stay nice and tall. Keep that chest lifted. Good, and 2 more. And last one. Hands on those hips, and let's do a little step touch to the right and left. Step and tap. If you feel confident enough to add an arm swing, bring your arms side to side. Good. Keep that nice tall height. All right, and this time I'm going to have you do a side knee lift. Lift your knee up to the side, lift, lift. Good, just let the arms come up shoulder height. And a few more. Good, march it out nice and wide. Drop your arms to the side. And now give me a toe tap, extending the leg and shrugging the shoulder up. And now I want you to give me a shoulder circle, shoulder roll, single shoulder as you tap the toes on the floor. Good, and 2 more. Very nice, march it back in place. Let's do a bicep curl now with a heel tap. So 1 foot forward, curl those arms up. Heel tap. So again, just in the warm-up, you're just trying to bring blood flow to the extremities, get the body warmed up before we do a gentle stretch, and then we'll start with our strength training workout for the upper body, and then adding in the lower body, and then we'll take a seat in the chair for the finale. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Bring those feet out nice and wide. If you need your chair, have your chair in front for balance. I want a soft little plie, one hand on the hip, and reach the opposite arm overhead, side stretch and hold for 10 seconds. And deep breath in, push off with that hand on the hip and switch sides. Opposite arm up, opposite hand supporting the body with the hand on that hip and hold. At least 10 seconds. Good, bring that arm back down to the side. If you have your chair in front, I'm going to keep my chair to the side so you can see the move here. You're going to put your hands on your chair. You're going to step your right foot forward or left and bend into the front leg, straighten the back leg. So it looks like this to the side. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. Good. If you can, take your hands off of the chair, bring your arms out to the side, and you're going to lift and lower that back heel, and you're going to take your arms and bring them in front and open. Bring them in front as you lift the heel. Good. If you need your chair, hang on your chair for balance. And 2 more. Lift and lower, and last one. Very nice. Hands down to the side, switch feet, opposite leg forward, opposite leg behind. Keep the back up nice and tall, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. Use your chair for balance if you need it. Front leg is bent, back leg is straight. And lift, open those arms up. Palms face each other. Reach back, stretching into the chest and shoulders. As you reach those arms back, lift that back heel. 3, good, 2 more. In, and last one. Heel lift, open, and arms down to the side. Good, bring those feet in, hip distance apart. I want you to place your hands on your hips. And you're gonna give me some hip circles. So the knees are bent, your pelvis is in neutral, your back is up nice and tall, and I just want you to gently circle the hips in one direction. Let's all start clockwise. Knees stay soft, press forward with the hips, to the side, reverse, or to the back, to the side and in front. Good. And one more. And let's reverse it, counterclockwise, hip circles. Press behind to the side and in front. Keep the knees soft, keep the shoulders down and relaxed. Perfect. And last 2. One more. Good. Interlock those fingers. Round your back out. Make the letter C with your spine. Chin to your chest. Bend your knees and stretch into that upper back. If you have a hard time keeping your hands in this position, just place your hands together and reach forward with the fingertips reaching toward me. And then open those arms up and out to the side. Fingertips behind your ears. And open up and reach those elbows behind. Very nice. Arms back in, hands to the side, and then a quick neck stretch. I'm not sure if you can see me, so I'll come down. Don't get onto your knees. I'm going to get on my knees so you can see the head and neck portion of this. So you're all standing up nice and tall, feet hip distance apart, pelvis in neutral. Carefully drop your ear to your shoulder. Good. Then you're going to take your free arm and push that hand straight to the floor on the opposite side and raise that arm behind you. So it looks like this to the side. Press back and hold. Again, you're standing. I just got on my knees because I wasn't sure if my head would be taken out of the picture. Relax that arm, head to neutral, and opposite ear to opposite shoulder. Notice my shoulders. You're not leaning to the side. You're keeping your shoulders stacked. Take the free arm on the opposite side, push the palm toward the back wall, raise that arm up, so a nice stretch into the neck and shoulder. And then relax that hand to the side. Bring your head back to neutral. I'm just going to come back up. Last one is chin to your chest. So gently let that head fall forward slowly. Hold it. And deep breath in. Head back to neutral. Perfect. All right, the first move today is a balance move. It's your tandem stance. We did this in week 1. So you're going to have your chair in front of you for balance. I moved mine to the side so those of you could see me without the chair in the way. So we'll pretend the chair is in front. You're going to take your right foot and place it in front of your left foot like you're on a balance beam. So to the side, it looks like so. Right foot forward. You're going to stay nice and tall. Keep the weight equal on both feet. Hang on to your chair if you need it. Or you can crisscross the arms in front. And I want you to close your eyes for 15 seconds. If you can't do this with both eyes closed, do it with one eye closed or hang on to the chair as you do the balance move. Here we go. Ready? And close your eyes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Open the eyes first. Hang on to your chair. March it in place. Nice job. Now you will have a side that's a little bit easier than the opposite side. So this might be the side that gives you a little bit more of a challenge. Left foot in front of your right foot for that tandem stance. Both feet are flat to the floor. Hang on to your chair if you need it, or crisscross the arms across the chest, hands on the shoulders, and you're going to close both eyes or one eye for 15. Here we go. Eyes are closed or one eye. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent, and march it out. For those that kept their eyes open, you can see I had a little bit of a balance challenge with that one. My left foot is a little bit harder in front than the right. I'm right dominant, so that's why I can do it easier on the other side. So those of you at home, you'll find one side is probably a more favorite and more stable side. All right, we are going to do toe taps. So what I need you to do, if you have anything in your chair, remove it from your chair. You're going to take your chair, raise it to the side, and you're going to put one hand to the side of your chair for balance. So the outside leg is the leg we're working. You can put your hand on your hip, your free hand, and what you're going to do is balance on the leg that's closest to the chair, and you're going to take the outside leg and you're going to tap forward, and we're going to go around the clock, just 30 minutes. 12, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, bend that knee and start all over. Tap forward. 12, 3, 6. You can try it with no hands. 12, 3, 6, and 2 more times. Tap forward. 3, 6 o'clock. Here we go. One more. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and march it out. Now we're going to reverse it before we go to the opposite leg. So march it in place. Hang on to that chair. Hand on your hip. Stand nice and tall. Gently engage the core. Take that outside leg and tap back to 6 o'clock. Bring it to the side 3 and in front for 12. Slight bend in the knee as you press back for 6, 3, 12, 3 more. Balance on that leg standing closest to your anchor point, your chair, and tap, and 2 more. Tap back, 3, and 12, and last one. Tap the toes behind, side, front, and march it out. Nice job. For the stretch, you're going to move your chair to the opposite side. You're going to come over to the opposite side and step away from your chair about 1.5 to 2 feet away. Take the outside leg, cross it over the leg that's closest to the anchor point, your chair. Raise the arm up and gently side stretch. If this stretch bothers your back, neck, or shoulders or hips, you can always reach across in front, or you can keep the hand on the hip and just do a side bend. Remember, you don't want to stretch to pain. You want to feel mild tension as you do the stretch. Good, and come on up, and we're going to repeat the toe tapping on this side. So the hand closest to the chair or your anchor point is holding on. You're going to balance on the inside leg. The outside leg is the leg you're working, and here we go. Tap to 12, and this time it's 9 o'clock, and then go back to 6. Here we go, tap forward, 12, 9, 6. Excellent, keep those abdominal muscles nice and engaged. Tap, behind, and 2 more. Tap forward at 12, to the side at 9, behind at 6, and last one. Tap forward, side, back, and march it out. I'm hoping I counted right. I think we did 5 on that side, and we're doing 5 on this side, but if I'm wrong, throw an extra one in. So we're going to reverse it now, and you're going to do 5 in the reverse order. 6, 9, and 12. Here we go. Balance on that inside leg. Take the back leg, straighten that leg, and tap to the side and in front. Excellent. And you can try it with no hands. Place them on your hips. 3 more. Reach back. Remember, the leg that you're standing on has a slight bend in that knee. 2 more. Balance. 2, 3, and last one. Tap, side, and home. Excellent, nice job. We're just doing 1 set of those. Take your chair. You can walk around or you can move over to the side. Now you're going to stretch the leg you just worked. So the inside leg is the one you're standing on as you cross the outside leg in front. And then gently reach to the side and side stretch. Excellent. Hold it. And deep breath in. Arm down to the side. Nice job. We're going to do our downward dog stretch. I'm going to show it to you from the side, but you guys can have the chair in front. You don't have to move your chair, but I want to show you to the side. Hands are in front, shoulder distance apart. Walk yourself back into a hip hinge position. Knees are soft, pelvis in neutral. And you're going to gently let the chest and head come forward through the arms and shoulders as you stretch into your hamstrings, a little bit of calf, your hips, your glutes, your back, up through your shoulders and out through your arms and hands. And then take a deep breath in, exhale, slowly roll up the upper body first, and then walk your feet in. Great job. All right, now we're going to advance it. You're going to be doing some knee drivers. So for those of you that have problems with balance, I will show you the modification first. So you're going to stand up nice and tall, no weights in your hand if this is challenging for you, and you're just going to give me a knee lift, place the foot back to the floor. That's all you're going to do. That's just your basic knee lift and down. A knee driver is a lunge back as the knee drives up. So you lift the knee up and you lunge back, lift the knee up, lunge back. So before you start, let me show it to you from the side. Knee driver, tap back and lunge. Knee driver and lunge. You can modify and just do a standing knee lift. Now, we're going to add a weight into it, and you're going to do a front arm raise. So you can grab your soup can, or I have a full water bottle. Your chair is to the side. The leg you're working on is the outside leg. The stable leg is the one closest to your anchor point or your chair. And then you're going to take your water bottle. You're going to take your palm and bring it down so it's facing behind you, not to the side. So turn the weight so it's facing your body, your palm of your hand. And then you're going to lunge back and give me a knee driver with a front arm raise. Arm comes down and reach. Good. There's 2. Keep going. 3. Here's 4. 5. Stay nice and tall. If you're having an issue with balance, pick something in front of you that's a spot on the wall or a picture and stare at that to get your balance. And we're going to finish with 8. Very nice. March it out. Go ahead and switch feet. Switch sides of your chair. So come over to the opposite side. Again, if that move was too difficult, just stand with the knee lift, and you can even add the arm raise as you lift the knee up. And here we go. You're going to lunge back and drive that knee up. Very nice. Only lift that arm to shoulder height. 3. Very good. 4. 5. 6. Drive that knee up. 7. And 8. Woo! I got my heart rate up. Nice job. Go ahead and take your chair, place it to the middle, grab both your water bottles or your soup cans, come on over and take a seat on your chair. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit toward the edge of your chair, not all the way back where your back is protected. I want to get some core work with this. So you want to slide all the way forward, and you want your knees bent at 90 degrees, feet hip distance apart. Arms are to the side, and you're going to gently flex forward at the hips, and these are called reverse flies. So this is a modified reverse fly move. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, come out of your chair, feet hip distance apart, hip hinge forward, fly out to the side. So it looks like this, fly. Good, so you can either be seated or standing. Good, keep those abs nice and engaged as you do your reverse fly. And lift. Good, head stays extended from the spine. Don't put your chin to your chest. And lift. Good. Breathe through the moves. If it's bothering your back, take a seat on your chair. Finish it out. 2 more. And last one. Reverse fly. Excellent. Sit up nice and tall. You can be in your chair or you can be standing. Oh, actually, everybody take a seat in your chair because the next move is coming from a seated position out of the chair. You're going to place the weights to the side. Now, instead of coming out of the chair with your feet hip distance apart, I want you to take your left foot, Step your left foot forward and bring your right foot back, just almost into a staggered stance. Because we're going to challenge the body coming out of the chair with the legs not being even. So your right leg is behind, your left foot is slightly forward, and your weights are down to the side. Now you're going to come out of the chair 6 times. If this is too challenging, bring your feet back to hip distance apart. If it's too challenging with the weights in your hand, put the weights down and come in and out of the chair using your hands if you need to get you out of your chair and get you back in. But the goal is to do this without your hands on the chair and to add weights for a challenge. Here we go. Stand right up. Feet are in a staggered stance. Here's 1. Take a seat. 2. Good. Come on up for 3. Have a seat. And 4. Try not to drop into that seat. I kind of did on that last one. 5. Good. And 1 more. 6. And lower. Good. March it out. Sit up nice and tall. Switch feet. Now the right foot's forward. The left leg is back. So you're almost like in a staggered stance. Arms are down to the side. And you're going to come out of that seat. Lift. And lower. 6 times on this side. 2. And lower. Be careful not to drop into your seat. 3. Biceps curl. Good. And 4. Very nice. 5. And after this next one, we'll do a stretch. And 6. And down. Good. Place your water bottles or your weights or your soup cans to the side. Sit up nice and tall in that chair. Interlock your fingers. Round your back out, chin to your chest, and hold. Again, if it's painful on your wrist or your hands, place your hands together. Round your back out and reach your fingertips toward me. Good. And then take a deep breath in. Open those arms out. Make the letter T. Reach behind and hold. Very nice. And bring those arms back in. Hands down to the side. Stay up nice and tall. And some shoulder circles up and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And shoulder circles forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then a nice little stretch for your ankles and your wrists. Lift your left leg up and just circle those hands and circle that left foot. Circle and reverse it, opposite direction. Very nice. Place that foot down, lift the opposite leg up. Keep the elbows bent at 90 degrees as you circle that foot. And reverse the hands and the foot opposite direction. Nice little circle, little stretch, a dynamic move for the wrists and ankles. And foot to the floor. Perfect. All right, we are going to do a wood chop. So remember I told you about that bag of sugar. So this is 4 pounds. If that's too heavy for you, then you can use your soup can, or you can use your water bottles, or you don't have to use anything at all. You can just do the movement that we're going to do. I'm going to show you the movement from the chair, and then I'm also going to show you how you can do it standing up. So first from the chair, your feet go out wide, about shoulder distance or a little bit farther. Take your heavier weight, but just one. Put a hand on each end of the weight, or like I said, I have a 4-pound bag of sugar. And you're going to reach up to the corner of the room, reach, and pull towards your hips. Reach up. If this is painful to go up over your head, just bring it shoulder height. If it's still painful, put the weight down and just do the movements with no weights. Standing looks like this. For the wood chop, feet are out nice and wide, reach up and pull. Now I'm going to add a little bend and make it a little more challenging. Go into a squat. Wood chop, so you can do this from the chair or with me. Only if you're standing will I allow you to then lift that heel on the opposite leg as you reach up for the wood chop. Add that little twist. Most challenging, your head follows the weight. Be careful though, if you get dizzy, do not follow the weight. Keep your head forward and watch me. Lift and pull. I'd like to do 10. I'm not sure how many we've done, so let's finish it out and pretend this one's 10. But if you need to do more, keep going. All right, so that was a wood chop, reaching to one side. March it out. We're going to do the wood chop on the opposite side. So again, you can do it seated, legs are out wide. You can make it more challenging, going out into a wide straddle. Take that weight, or the 4-pound bag of sugar, and you're gonna reach up to the opposite corner of the room and pull down. Add that little squat, and then to make it more challenging, lift the heel on the opposite leg. Even more challenging, follow that weight. And lift, pull down, modify as needed. Remember, you don't have to reach over your head. You can just reach in front. Here's the modification. Reach in front, pull towards your hip. Reach. And I think we have 3 more to get to 10. Reach and pull. Last 2. And pull. And 1 more. Excellent. Nice job. You can go ahead and place that down. I'm going to have everybody come into the chair. So bring your chair back if you haven't been using your chair. Good. You're going to widen out your legs. You're going to place one forearm down. You're going to give me a side stretch, stretching into the hips, the obliques, shoulders. If you want a little bit more, rotate your head and chest forward and reach the arm to the corner of the room. Keep the weight on the arm that's on that free leg to save your back. Come back to the side, come on up, and switch sides. Off to the side. Excellent. If you want a little bit more, chest down, head down. Reach to the corner of the room and hold. And then come back to the side and come on up. All right, I'd like to get some triceps in there. So for your triceps, grab your weights or your water bottles. We've done this before. Elbows behind, feet in front, knees bent at 90 degrees. Sit toward the edge of your chair. Hip hinge forward and kick back. So it looks like this. Kick back, tricep kickbacks. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, arms come up over your head, down and lift. Good, down and press. Down, elbows stay close to the body. Make sure you're breathing through your moves. Don't hold your breath. I don't care if you inhale or exhale on the move, just breathe. So remember, you can do the more advanced arms overhead, or you can do the tricep kickbacks. I'll finish with 3 more tricep kickbacks. Or you can stay with the overhead. Good, and 1 more. And in, nice job. Let's do a little stretch. Place the weights down. For this stretch, you're gonna take your one hand, place it on your shoulder, gently grab with the opposite arm and pull. A more advanced stretch, reach behind your head and pull that elbow toward the opposite shoulder and hold. Good, take a deep breath in and release. Switch arms, switch sides. So this is a more modified stretch, a little more challenging. Arm behind and pull that elbow and hand toward the opposite shoulder. Tilt the head forward and hold. And return. All right, I have 2 more moves for you. For this next move, everybody hop in the chair. Grab your soup cans or your weights or your water bottles. Elbows are bent at 90 degrees, legs are together. You're gonna do side lat raises with jumping jacks. So you're gonna bring your legs out and together. Legs out and together. Good, out and in. So working those hips, abduction, adduction. Same with the arms. So you want your elbows to stay at 90 degrees. Out and in and jack together. Out and in. And let's do 5 more. 4, keep those abs nice and tight. 3, good, last 2, 2, and 1 more. All right, I'm going over by a little, I think, so let's finish it up with that 4-pound bag of sugar, or a heavier weight, or a lighter weight, whatever works for you. Sit on the edge of that chair, knees bent at 90 degrees. You're going to take that weight, you're gonna reach forward, don't straighten the arms and lock the elbows, you want a slight bend, and you're gonna do a torso rotation from here. Head follows, twist to the right, come back center. Twist to the left. Notice my knees and my hips are staying in alignment. Don't do this. I'm going to show you what I don't want to see. Okay, keep the knees stable as you do that torso rotation. Arms are in a position like you're hugging a tree. And turn, head follows. And let's finish this out. One more in each direction. Keep those abs nice and tight. Stay tall. And you are done. Let's do a quick stretch. We're going to do the seated chair twist stretch. So I want you to slide back on your chair so your back is protected. Take one hand, place it on the back chair leg if you can, or just to the side. Take the free hand, cross it in front, sit up tall, and then gently twist and look over that shoulder. Pushing the hand on the thigh, press into it to get into that stretch. And then relax and switch. So take the free hand, reach behind the chair, take the other hand and place it across the opposite leg. Sit up tall and torso rotation to that side. Hold it. And deep breath in, return home. Stay on the edge of that chair, hold it right here, and carefully drop your chin to your chest and hold. Stay tall, keep that chest lifted, keep the core engaged. And then deep breath in, bring that head to neutral, and that's it. You completed week 4. Great job, everybody. See you next week.